And then no filter, absolutely no filter.
I know. I've just been crazed.
Oh, well, yeah, me too. I had a baby.
I decorated Dad's office.
And they speak what they're thinking without thinking about how it is in regard to other people's feelings and selfish. Yeah.
Do you ever worry that she's gonna get your real nose?
Not a great lady, not the best lady, but not a terrible lady either. I think that the funniest moment was when Jennifer and I got into a fight, when we start fighting.
In case you hadn't noticed, I'm not talking to you.
That was where the audience really lost it, and it was just ridiculous, and it was so much fun to do, that part. So that was, to me, the funniest.
Hey, Reach. So welcome. Is this the first time you're seeing Emma?
Yeah, I think so. It's nice to meet you, Emma.
And then also my favorite line, though, is that when I keep saying Lisa's name wrong.
Phoebe.
Oh, that's a funny noise.
And then she goes, Phoebe. And I say, why does she keep making that noise? That was written like as a rewrite in front of the audience. And it was just, I thought it was hilarious. So I felt very lucky that I got to say that.
I am going to be a baby stylist.
I like the baby stylist line. I like, from what I can remember, it's been a long time, you have to understand. And I did 2 episodes, so they're both like kind of crossing over into my brain.
Listen, I was just thinking, you know it would be incredible if you guys died.
Coming out in the first episode, the Thanksgiving one, coming out of the bathroom and saying to David and Jen, you know it would be so amazing if you guys died.
Then I would get the baby.
Hey, Amy.
Oh, Amy, you remember Ross?
Not really. But you are much cuter than that geeky guy she used to date.
That was me.
I love that she can't remember Ross. Like, he's literally been hanging out with him on Thanksgiving, and she's like, that's the guy I buy falafels from.
Did I buy a falafel from you yesterday?
That's what I mean, like really unaware, kind of in her own orbit. Well, Jennifer and I actually, after that, like we really bonded during that. We hung out for a while after that, and I really, really do love her. And I've known Matthew Perry since we were kids. We did a movie called Dance Till Dawn together when we were little babies. I've known him for 100 years, and Schwimmer's amazing, and Lisa and Courtney I'd known from like randomly like 20 something years, you know, prior. It was just a great group. A lot of love there.
Oh my God. You're on Days of Our Lives.
Yeah.
And I met Matt because he had done a couple guest spots on Married with Children many moons before that, and then had a spin-off called Top of the Heap that he did from our show. So that was like his first show. People don't know. Just hanging out with the cast. That was really the best part of the week because they're just such a great group of people, really fun and funny, and it's easy, and it wasn't a hard job. It felt like just I got to like just hang out with a bunch of people and socialize for a couple of days, and then in the middle of it we shot a show, and it was good and it was well written, which is really great. You know, when you have a show like Friends where you just know it's going to be good, but the material that you get. So it was a blast. I loved it. It was shocking that I was nominated for an Emmy for the episodes I did because I honestly didn't feel like work. It didn't feel like I was doing anything special in any way. I was just having like so much fun. So like winning an Emmy for that was just like the crazy. I really was in shock when that happened. It was one of those moments of like, what me? Like in 16 Candles when she's like, me? And he's like, yeah, you. That's how I felt when they said my name. I was like, are they the same one? The right person? Okay.
Truthfully, honey, you don't seem very connected to the baby.
Connected? I mean, to what? She's a lump.
Oh, Amy. Definitely childless, for sure. She'd be childless. She doesn't have room for that. Highly successful and childless. I remember talking to Marta about Friends, and this was while we were working on Jessie, and she just said, for some reason the stars aligned. the stars just aligned, and you had these 6 people that were just the most perfect actors for these parts, relatable, and they're so funny. And she just said the stars just aligned, and it doesn't often happen where it just everything works. And I think that's why, and plus it's just a great show. It's got heart and funny.